What's up everyone, Lion Roar here, and we have a brand new legendary hero in the Tower Summon. It is MYOIN-NI. So of course, I'm gonna break her down and give her a grade. But first, download Bloodline Heroes of Lithis, a mobile RPG action fighting game where you can marry your champions to create new and unique hybrids. Use the link in the description to start with some free stuff, including golden diamonds. See you hopefully soon. Alright, so MYOIN-NI is a 5-star legendary hero of the Druid class, and of course gets the Ninja Family bonus, which is for 2 or 3 heroes. 5 or 10% chance to dodge normal attacks and special skills, and 5 or 10% chance to counterattack with 60 or 90% of the damage received. So, that's actually a pretty good passive, by the way. So if you compare any of the ninjas together, what? Where did MYOIN-NI go again? If you've been watching some of my more recent videos of Empires and Puzzles, the heroes keep vanishing on me. Where did she go? It's okay, it wasn't their best art anyway. Let's keep covering the card here. We'll see if she ever returns. This is with the max power preview on, so that is 1058 attack potentially, 1087 defense, and 2013 HP, all very good looking stats. Now, right out of the gate, what you get is 809 attack, 852 defense, and 1444 HP if you level it all the way up. So that's a good amount of defense and HP, meaning this is a difficult character to kill, basically. So I think that goes really well with the special, which we're going to take a look at here. Nope, turning max power preview on and off does not bring the hero back. Let's see if this works. There she is. All right, welcome back. Okay. Resolute Spirit is the special. This is charge mana. So if you've watched my videos in the past on the Tower Heroes, I'm not a huge fan of charge mana. And I kind of said that out of the gate when the Tower Heroes were first here. And then a couple of the Tower Heroes turned out to be really good. But I think that was despite the charge mana. I'm still not a huge fan of the charge mana. And since then, those heroes petered out pretty quickly. Not that they're not useful and not that they're not good. I just think that the special that goes with the charge mana has to be really good to justify how slow it often is. And that first effect has to be good for the hero to be good. You know, you don't want it to be overpowered. There's a fine line to walk where you don't want the first effect to be overpowered, but you do need it to be pretty strong to make the hero reasonable. In fact, the best structure, in my opinion, is one in which the mana charges have different abilities. Basically, like it's compelling you to wait for a further mana charge for a different type of effect, and one that should be much more powerful as well. So basically giving you choices. But let's take a look at this one and see what it's saying. So this is there's a different check when charged with 100%, 200%, or 300% mana. So the first mana charge boosts health of all allies by 370. Boosted health can exceed max HP. We know that that's a powerful effect. All allies get plus 33% mana generation for 2 turns. That's really good on a first mana charge. And all allies get plus 25% defense for 2 turns. That's actually a really good first charge. So I'm liking this right out of the gate. Okay, second mana charge boosts health of all allies by 530. Boosted health exceeds max HP. We know that. All allies get plus 33% mana generation. So that doesn't change, but it is for 3 turns. And all allies get plus 40% defense for 3 turns. Wow, so they're getting tougher and more likely to go off faster. Finally, on the third mana charge, boosts health by 600. All allies get plus 33% mana generation for 4 turns. And all allies get plus 65% defense for 4 turns. I gotta tell you, though, even though none of these charges are really different from each other, except that they're extending the amount of time that you get and increasing the amount of HP, the boosted HP, it's really only the first mana charge that matters, in my opinion. I mean, if you can set that off sooner, why not set off the first mana charge multiple times at 3 right? Because like if you set off the first charge multiple times, like twice at 370, that is more HP than the 600 you get waiting for the third mana charge. So why wouldn't you just set off the first one every time if you're on offense? You do get the lower defense, so it's only 25% defense instead of the higher defense. Does it really matter, though? You only get the increased mana generation for 2 turns. But maybe that doesn't matter either, because if it's going off a lot and increasing the mana generation, because remember, when you set that first one off, that 33% mana generation is going to count for everybody, including MYOIN-NI. Well, then, yeah, could potentially just keep setting off the first charge, like over and over and over and over again, and not worry about the future charges. Now, of course, you only get to do this on offense. You can't count on that on defense, unfortunately, because the AI is going to take over and be stupid, but maybe it doesn't even matter that much if you put her at something like tank, where the tiles are hitting her a lot anyway. And even slow heroes at tank position, and only tank position, slow heroes seem to still go off pretty quickly. So, I mean, I think that makes MYOIN-NI a tank. I know green tanks are not the meta, but at the same time, if you're in the watchtower or something like that, and you're just raiding, sure, that's probably going to be a really intriguing type of tank. Plus, I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I create raid defenses, I don't necessarily create the best defense I can possibly make, because I just like to have fun. So I like to set up weird sort of defenses you don't really see in the rest of the meta to kind of, like, I don't know, confuse people or whatever. And this could be a really good hero for something like that. I could potentially even see MYOIN-NI being like a flank type of hero. If, you're using some kind of other colored tank and you want to use this in war, I think that you could potentially do that. So I do see uses where this can be used all around. Probably best on offense when you can actually control the charge, and I would just use charge 1 over and over and over again. I guess you could hang on and wait for a bigger defense effect if you want to, if like you charge it really fast or something like that. I don't know. That's up to you. I would just use charge 1, probably default more often than not. On defense, I don't think it's quite as good because you can't control it, but it's still going to be very, very good, especially when it starts speeding up the rest of the team and it sort of just becomes this self-fulfilling prophecy, if you will, of, mana generation and specials going off. There's 2 powerful effects printed on this at the fastest speed that it has. So I think that that's even usable in, like, events. This can be a support type of hero where you can get your specials to go off faster and things like that. Tournaments, definitely. I don't see much use here against the Titan. So that's probably the only area I wouldn't necessarily bring her. But, all around, very, very strong hero. This is actually, in my opinion, probably one of the better tower heroes for the future. Some of the tower heroes have already been outdated, but this one's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and give MYOIN-NI an A. But let me know what you think in the comments, because, of course, this is just speculation, and I don't have her, and I haven't played around with her. And I want to know from those who have if she's living up to that expectation. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, and I will catch you in the next one.